Quinn, Rampage, Jackson. I fight for pride.
I'm Ryan Gracie. I fight for pride.
My name is Heath Herring, and I fight for pride.
My name is MASAAKI SATAKE. I fight for pride.
I'm Gary Goodrich. I fight for pride. Do you want some of this?
We're coming to you live from Saitama Super Arena. It's the middle of summer here in Japan, and the sold-out crowd is looking to face a whole new level of heat inside the arena. Hi, my name is Steven Quadros, and welcome to the Pride Fighting Championships Raging Rumble. There's pressure in the air, and that's the theme for tonight. And no one is feeling that pressure like Mark the Titan Kerr. Once thought to be the #1 player in mixed martial arts, he has slipped significantly with losses to Kazuyuki Fujita and Igor VOVCHANCHYN. Now he's looking to get back on track with a win over Heath Herring. Of course, Heath Herring has other ideas as he looks to end the era of Mark Kerr. Another man who's feeling a whole lot of pressure tonight is submission master Kazushi Sakuraba. Coming off a devastating loss to Vanderlei Silva in his last fight, Sakuraba looks to regain the love and respect of the hometown fans and fans around the world. My broadcast partner, Bas Rutten, is feeling a lot of pressure right now too. Bas?
15 guys ready to attack me. And big guys. Guys like me, like feel this muscles. Look at this. Huh? Yeah. But did you really think that El Guapo was afraid? Hell no, of course not. But Steven, you asked me if I know about pressure in Japan. I know about pressure in Japan. When I was defending my title here, right here in Tokyo in the Nippon Budokan in '96 against Funaki Masakatsu, we both had a great deal of pressure on the shoulders. For him, because he was expected to beat me, of course, and get my title, not because that was not going to happen. And for me, because the first time that we met, I lost my fight to him. But, of course, ladies, El Guapo did it again. Don't worry about it. And I won my fight. Now, tonight, Ryan Gracie is going to have a big amount of pressure, too. When he walks out to that ring, the Gracie's name, the Gracie's legacy, all that pressure will push upon his shoulders. Everything that he's going to do in that ring tonight will affect the Gracie's name. Now that is a lot of pressure. And Ishizawa, he stated in the press that if he's going to lose this fight, that will be the end of his fighting career. And I don't know if you've ever been without a job, Steven, especially here in Japan, but that is a lot of pressure too. Now, if you don't mind, I'm having a great time right here with all the girls, and I would really like to cut back to you, okay? So I can chill again. Put the pressure on you, bro. Take care. Bye. Now, and there I was. All these guys standing, looking at me, ready to attack.
How come Bas gets the easy job and I have to do all the work? He's got girls feeding him grapes, and I mean, I wish I had somebody to help me relax. Thanks, Jeff. Not exactly what I had in mind. The rest of our card is like a fight fan's dream come true. VALENTIJN OVEREEM versus ASSUEIRO Silva. SHUNGO OYAMA versus WALLID ISMAÄL. MASAAKI SATAKE versus IGOR VOVCHANCHYN. Heath Herring versus Mark Kerr. Gary Big Daddy Goodrich versus Antonio Minotauro Nogueira. Kazushi Sakuraba versus Quentin Rampage Jackson. And finally, Ryan Gracie versus Tokumitsu Ishizawa. That's going to be a great card for you folks. So let's go down to ringside. Quadros with Boss Rutan at ringside, admiring the lovely Pride ring girl.
Wow, 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 wow. I was just talking with him, sitting right in the middle of them.
Yes, you were, boss, and I'm so jealous.
Wow, thank you. That's good.
But I'll get you next time.
El Guapo did it again.
Yes, he did. Oh, I love the special effects on this. Very nice. Look at it. Wow. It might be called Raging Rumble, but right now, there's a whole lot of joy in the air as we're witnessing the Pride girls coming down towards ringside. We're sold out tonight. Saitama Arena is packed to the rafters to see this card. I love Saitama Super Arena.
It's the best place. Best place. We were talking about it today. Huh?
Yeah.
And here they are.
There they are, right in front of us. Oh.
Lucky guys. I like the colors. Nice and bright.
Oh yeah, welcome to Japan, folks.
Let's dance! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4!
Well, here we go. Here comes the good part, Boss Rude.
Okay.
Check this out.
Bring it on.
Stay, hold your breath, folks. Hold your breath. Oh yeah!
Bright is in the house.
Welcome to the Pride Fighting Championship. You gotta love it. Excellent.
Beautiful.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for!
殴りたいやつ、蹴り倒したいやつ、魂を解放する夏。そう、戦いに飢えている男たちの本能を呼び覚ます。それがプライド格闘テーマパーク。
Strike out! Break free! Let your spirit soar at Pride 15!
Cage of Spirits. ルール、常識、しがられている檻につながれた男たち。 今、その二人が解き放たれる。
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the
Look at this.
Cage of
Somebody's
Spirits.
inside. Yep.
プライド15、出場、全選手の紹介です。
And now,
Quinn.
Pride 15
It's Quentin Jackson.
Oh my
バレンタイン
God.
プレイ。
from the Netherlands, VALENTIJN.
Boy, Sakuraba is at the other side.
シルバ
From Brazil, ASSUEIRO SILVA.
ー、バリッチ、イズマユ。
From Brazil,
I think James Cameron should see this.
大山、シュンゴ。
From Japan, SHUNGO.
There he is, Shungo Oyama, a judo specialist right here from Tokyo.
With a very nice right hand.
That you taught him, boss.
Thank you, Steven.
Ebenezer, Fontins, Braga.
Good striker.
Good wrestler, too. Lucha Libre stylist.
松井大二郎。
From Japan,
DAIJIRO Matsui coming up that big win over Jose Pele Landi.
Energizer buddy. That's what I call it.
from Ukraine,
IGOR VOVCHANCHYN from Ukraine.
マサアキ。
He's in shape, boss.
Oh, yeah.
SATAKE.
We saw him, I think it was the first time we saw him with abs.
Yeah, Masaki Satake, K1 fighter. Mark the Titan Pro returning to Pride for the first time this year. Heath Herring,
Crazy Horse. Texas Crazy Horse.
Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Noguera. Look how intense he is, boss.
He's ready to go.
And here he is, the ultimate pinch hitter in mixed martial arts, Gary Big Daddy Goodridge. But look at the ring. Iron Bad Boy Gracie.
Okay. What is going to happen? Oh!
Unbelievable sci-fi effects. Wow. Quentin Rampage Jackson and Kazushi Sakuraba. Sakuraba is so focused tonight.
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure on him. Wow, I felt the heat here.
Valentijn Overeem from Holland, but right there we've got ASSUEIRO Silva. He's from the Shootbox Academy down in Curitiba, Brazil, and that's a real tough team. Vanderlei Silva right there. Valentijn Overeem. He's about 6'3" tall, 228 pounds of solid steel.
Sex appeal.
I've got the funny feeling this fight is going to be violent.
It is going to be because they're both strikers. Heavy strikers, so to say. Let's hope it's going to stay. They're going to stay on the feet. It's going to be really
Valentijn looks. There's that inside left low kick by Valentijn. And let Silva know. Silva comes raging in. Valentijn with the right hand.
nice right.
ASSUEIRO going for the takedown. Yep. ASSUEIRO, a master of ground and pound. Looks like Valentijn's going for that guillotine choke. He's got half guard.
He had the same choke as he had on Randy Couture.
He's strong enough to choke somebody out with a half a guillotine. But it doesn't look like he's got it sunk in all the way.
No, ASSUEIRO has his arm in between Python's arms, and that's why it's open. Valentijn, yeah.
ASSUEIRO pops out of the guillotine, cross faces with that left hand. And Valentijn elevating, and ASSUEIRO going for an armbar. It's an upside down armbar. ASSUEIRO in a bad position for the knees, but he almost gets guard, and ASSUEIRO on the bottom in the guard position, which would mean that his legs are wrapped around Valentijn Overeem, if you're not familiar.
Looks like he can go for an armbar or triangle now.
Going for a triangle, but I don't know if he's gonna, he could get it here, but it's not all the way sunk in.
Well, this is kind of dangerous for Valentijn to sit in this position. He has to get out and go to the side control.
Because all ASSUEIRO has to do is keep his hips flat and can keep him out of striking range. They're going to be in a little bit of an arm wrestling contest here. hopefully ASSUEIRO Silva won't use a lot of energy trying for that submission because he doesn't have shoulder for shoulder. ASSUEIRO's hanging on to the fence. He's taking some shots there from VALENTIJN OVEREEM, starting to pour down that right hand. ASSUEIRO needs to put
there
that
goes
right, exactly, put the right foot, right arm over. He's got to let go. He's got to tie up those arms, boss. Now that landed.
That was a good right hand right there. And a few more, and that's it.
Looks like ASSUEIRO is in a lot of trouble here, boss. A lot of trouble. But VALENTIJN stands up and goes for a kick to the face.
What a fight.
VALENTIJN really getting busy with that right hand.
This he shouldn't do.
ASSUEIRO, we don't know that he's a leg lock expert. We don't know that he wants to get in the leg game with VALENTIJN because that is one of his specialties, is leg locks.
Yeah, and he's giving away his left leg right now. If VALENTIJN comes up, he can go for the heel hook.
The word is I have on ASSUEIRO Silva. Going for the heel hook, and he taps him out on a heel hook. ASSUEIRO Silva has defeated the leg lock expert, VALENTIJN OVEREEM, at his own game with a heel hook.
And the winner is...
Unbelievable. VALENTIJN could apply a heel hook on him too, but he didn't see it.
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. I thought this guy was going to be weak on the ground and hard with strikes. That was my impression. To see him grapple, go for a triangle choke, and that was at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round one via the heel hook. ASSUEIRO Silva, welcome to Pride. In his Pride debut, beating a really tough guy in VALENTIJN OVEREEM.
Oh yes, VALENTIJN made a big mistake here by wearing wrestling shoes. But yeah, who figured this, huh? Very nice victory.
Here it is right here. VALENTIJN trying to punch his way out, but ASSUEIRO stacking back and cranking that ankle. VALENTIJN tapping out, and ASSUEIRO lets it go. Think how strong ASSUEIRO Silva is with the legs. It's a great bind around. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, it was a great punch. A great kick to his head that threw VALENTIJN over a little bit off his game. Yeah, there's the heel hook. I mean, come on. With the shoe, very difficult to escape at this position. Dangerous too. You can break a lot of things. Knee, ankle, shin.
So the Shootbox Academy has delivered yet another man by the name of Silva into the Pride Fighting Championships. ASSUEIRO Silva, welcome to Pride. You're in good company there. Vanderlei Silva on the left, Master Rujamar Federico in the center, ASSUEIRO Silva and Rafael Cordeiro on the right. Shootbox Academy is in the house. You know, that's a real passionate team there. They've got skills on the ground now, boss. Shootbox Academy is known as a striking team, but look what they're doing. Pele in the last fight against Matsui went for arm bars. ASSUEIRO with the heel hook.
Yeah, I think they left everybody in like a kind of thinking that they didn't know anything on the ground. Their takedown defense is real good, the striking is real good, and of course, now we see they can do pretty much anything. What a team.
Yeah, so when you fight a guy from Shootbox, you really don't know what to expect now. It used to be, well, we know he's going to sprawl, and we know he's going to strike. Impressive for ASSUEIRO Silva. I'm here with WALLID ISMAÄL. You're going to fight Shungo Oyama.
More. To have good right hand. I think I'm going to have one tough fight. But I trained so hard. with Rick Chaparral, Carson Grace, Jerry, the box coach, my partner trainer, George Navallada. I feel very well, but now it's time the war. I can't talk too much, just go to fight. This is most important now. No, I can't talk. Today is the day to war.
Ryan Gracie is on the same card. What are your feelings toward Ryan?
It's a nothing, man. Now I just focus about Oyama. Everybody know I beat the Ryan Gracie 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's nothing for me. It's a chicken, but I'm focused to Oyama. I just can talk about Oyama now. Everybody know I beat for Gracie, understand? But this is the past. Now is the time for Oyama.
And now for the second match.
青コーナーよりバリッジイズマイル選手の入場です。
Oh, I'm loving this next match. It's going to be Jiu-Jitsu, and that's WALLID ISMAÄL representing Jiu-Jitsu versus Judo. WALLID hasn't fought in Pride for quite some time. His last fight here was a loss to Akira Shoji, and that was October 11, 1998. But I think he's in the best shape of his life for this fight.
I think so too, because what he was telling us, he told us maybe 15 times, oh man, I feel good. I'm in a good shape, boss. I feel so good, man. He didn't say anything else.
He's been training quite extensively with Carlson Gracie, who's there at the left of him. And also, he's been training with Rico Ciparelli in Los Angeles, the head architect of the Raw team. That's Real American Wrestling. So he's really diversified his training. He's been doing a lot of boxing as well. And
he's going to need it. I mean, Oyama, we know him for his good right hand. He's a good boxer. I see the only way that WALLID can win this fight is what I thought before everything, is take the fight to the ground.
But look at those eyes, boss. Those eyes are some of the, that's one of the scariest glares in mixed martial arts.
Oh yeah. Next to Wanderlei Silva.
He's right up there. Wanderlei Silva's got a pretty impressive glint, but this guy's right up there. You know, if he wasn't a prize fighter, who knows what he'd be.
This sport is made for him. I don't think he can do anything else. He probably will be a bouncer.
Well, he's one of the famous guys that used to always chant Jiu-Jitsu, Jiu-Jitsu after he would win.
赤コーナーより大山俊吾選手の入場です。
And here he is, Shungo Oyama, with a last name like that. He's got a good, it's a good last name because there's a famous karate guy here who's deceased now, Mas Oyama. But Shungo Oyama, quite contrarily to Mas Oyama, who's a karate guy, is a judo expert. He's a black belt in judo, 1999 All-Japan Judo Championship winner. And he's got a good right hand that he said, boss, and I heard him say this, that he learned from you.
Yeah, this was real funny because he came in like a week before the King of the Cage and he said, I want to learn some striking. So I thought, you know, it's too late to teach you all the strikes. Let's only go for a hard right straight. And then he won the fight in about 6 seconds or something with the right straight.
With one punch. One
punch.
He knocked out Mike Bork, and that was one of the quickest KOs in King of the Cage history. And when he fought Wanderlei Silva, he stood toe-to-toe with Wanderlei, one of the most dangerous strikers in the game, and really did well. He knocked Wanderlei down. It may have not been the best game plan, but he showed incredible courage in that fight.
Oh yeah, and he could continue the fight. He was complaining after that fight that the referee stopped the fight too soon. So he's got a lot of spirit. He can take some shots. Good wrestling skills. He's got probably a very good takedown defense. So is this fight going to be a striking match? God knows, because WALLID told everybody that he's doing boxing right now. Maybe he just wants to trade punches.
I will say this about Shungo Oyama. Shungo Oyama may be one of the hot new breed of Japanese mixed martial art fighters. He's relatively new at the game, but it's my assessment that he may have a good and long career ahead of him.
I think so too. He's got everything going for him. He's very all-round. He's willing to learn. He's got a good look.
He's got charisma too.
He's got everything.
He's got charisma, and in the pre-fight stare-down with Wanderlei Silva, he stood right in there with Wanderlei, looked him right in the eyes like he wasn't going to give an inch.
ただいまより第2試合を行います。青コーナー170センチ 86.2 キロバリッチイズマイル
WALLID ISMAÄL
赤コーナー178センチ 88.5 キロ大山シンゴ
Shungo Oyama. A little bit of an age difference. Shungo 10 years younger than WALLID at 27 years old, WALLID being 37. The weight, I believe Shungo has got a couple pounds, right around 200 pounds, and WALLID is right around 182. Look at this stare down.
Here we go again, and we're just talking about it with Wanderlei Silva, and he's right up there with WALLID. Actually, it's the other way around, I guess.
You think WALLID is going to shoot?
Oh, I don't know.
For the last 2 years, WALLID has concentrated a lot on his stand-up fighting because that was his perceived weakness. So we're going to see if that's if he showed improvement tonight. Both men patient, a smart thing to do, but they can't be patient for too long, otherwise the crowd will get restless.
Yep, but it's the name of the game.
There's the shoot.
Yep. Now he knows his game plan. He's going for the guillotine right away. But WALLID's got the arm inside, and again, like we saw with VALENTIJN over him, that's not going to work. WALLID should pull his arm out and push the arms open with his elbow. That would be the best defense. Oh, he's escaping already. There we go.
So they pulled the hand out. WALLID on top in Shungo Oyama's guard. WALLID keeping his head down low in the belly so he can't get submitted with an arm bar. You see what WALLID has up his sleeve here.
We kind of expected this situation.
Okay, that right hand kind of stung Oyama. Oyama put his left hand up to block any further right hands. WALLID has made a really, really strong reputation for himself by being the man who choked Royce Gracie unconscious, and that was in December of 1998. That was the first time anyone had ever defeated Royce in that manner, and that was in a sport jiu-jitsu match in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, what a match that was. Everybody thought it was going to be, because there was no time limit, it's going to be a very long match, but it actually was like a 5-minute match.
WALLID really landing some good punches here in Shungo's guard.
Shungo trying to hold the arm of WALLID.
But Shungo feels that if they're standing up, he can KO WALLID, and he's sure of that.
We don't know. He fought against Akira Shoji, and Akira gave him some hard punishment, but he didn't go down.
But he did get stopped in that fight with punches.
Yeah, but it was more of a stamina problem, I think, because he was so tired he couldn't defend anymore.
That's a good point. I would have to say that this fight on the ground favors WALLID. WALLID, really known as a hard-style jiu-jitsu player, and it looks like Shungo is going to flip him.
Yeah, he should try to flip him out to the left for him, for Shungo for the left. I think that would be a very wise thing to do. Explode.
WALLID working to get side mount.
It's a dangerous way to do it this way.
He can get flipped easily right here.
Yeah. Well, now it's going to be more difficult. And he is going to... Now this, I love this position.
Oh yeah, of course, because you can do a neck crank, headlock choke, you can throw knees.
Arm bars, leg locks,
WALLID should throw that right knee because he's wide open, throw the right knee. But Shungo has got his hand there to protect. Shungo fighting a strategic fight here.
Oh, there we go with the knee. Very good call, Steven.
WALLID really starting to take control on the... Don't want to turn your back on WALLID.
Try to go for half guard and from there probably go for the full guard, but it's not working. Yeah, WALLID has a lot of ground experience, like you said, and it's difficult to find a guy like that.
Well, evidently, according to WALLID, he choked out Ryan Gracie in a street fight in a minute 30 seconds. I don't know if somebody's able to stop watching the street fight. How do they time this stuff? And Shungo working to get up. Shungo getting up, underhooking there with that right arm. WALLID gonna try and do a lateral drop here, try and get him down. He doesn't want to.
Now he's got the guillotine sunk in, I think. Is the arm in between? I don't know. I can't see from here.
Let's wait for the other angle. But
no, it's not. I can see it.
But he doesn't have good position.
No, but he's got the sprawl. No.
WALLID really drives in hard for the takedown. Shungo leaning on the ropes. You cannot hold the ropes in the Pride Fighting Championships. WALLID has him down again.
Oyama looking tired, actually. When I look at him. Yeah, it takes a lot of power, those takedowns, and try to prevent a takedown. It takes all the power out of you. 5 minutes.
WALLID really, 5 minutes left. WALLID really fighting a methodical jiu-jitsu style fight here.
He's looking good, actually. He's doing real good, better than he did last time.
Well, we mentioned at the head of the show about how there's a lot of pressure. I think there's a lot of pressure on Shungo Oyama because he doesn't want to lose 2 straight to 2 Brazilians. He's in front of his hometown crowd. He's really developing a following here. He's got to really pull something off here. He doesn't want to stay on the ground with WALLID. He's got to get back up and start trading punches with him, I believe.
Yeah, but is he going to succeed in that? Well, WALLID is doing a real good job. He knows he has to keep it on the ground. And you saw he did everything in his power to keep him down. He didn't let him go. I think more body shots would be very wise too.
Oh, good right hand by WALLID ISMAÄL.
That was another good one.
I would have to say those 2 years of stand-up training or training with strikes has paid off because his punching is much improved, especially in the guard.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a dangerous thing to have a side choke if you punch too far. You lean into it, but I don't think that WALLID's going to get caught in a thing like that.
Shungo doesn't seem to have a real strong guard, boss. He's just holding tight. He doesn't seem to have a lot of options. There are a lot of things he could do here.
Yeah, maybe WALLID should try to break the guard and pass it. Or they're going to reset the situation to the center of the ring. WALLID looks good. He's not breathing heavy. So he was right when he told us that he was the best shape of his life.
WALLID did arrive 8 days before the fight, so he could shake off any jet lag, so that wouldn't be a factor, because he said that was a factor when he fought Shoji almost 3 years ago. WALLID fighting a real good fight here. Conserving his energy, picking his shots. He hasn't really missed too many shots.
Yeah, but Oyama is blocking real high every time he hits him. So I think WALLID should go for body shots. And from there, work the body and then go to the head. You see he's wide open here on the left side of his body. Every time that WALLID punches, he brings his hands too high up.
And Shungo doing nothing, he's not trying to bring his knees up high, go for an armbar, go for anything. He's not trying for a sweep. Those are missing. That one hit the canvas. Don't want to do that too many times.
Thank God for the glove.
That landed.
And another one. WALLID's doing a good job right now. But like I said before, Oyama looks tired. It's like it took a lot out of him when he went for the takedown, or when he was protecting himself for the takedown.
It's really interesting because Walid's arch enemy, Ryan Gracie, who fights Tokumitsu Ishizawa in our main event tonight. They're sort of on a collision course, boss. If Walid wins here and Ryan beats Ishizawa, that would set up a jiu-jitsu super fight, I believe.
Oh, that would.
And there's bad blood between those two guys. Walid absolutely disdains Ryan Gracie. He said about Ryan Gracie that he's unbelievable. He's scared of him. He's nothing. He can't quote some of these things. He's never fought. He's nothing. He's fake. And then Walid said he beat 4 Gracies, and he really wants a shot at Ryan. Ryan had also some really diminutive things to say about Walid in return. But Walid seems to be in control here. Shungo doesn't seem to have a good technical facility here in the guard. He doesn't have any kind of offense, defense, nothing's just holding on.
Yeah. And I think he's just waiting and riding this round out and hoping that the start of the next round he can throw in some punches, because we got 1 minute left, a little bit less. And that's the only thing he can hope for. Right now, he doesn't do anything.
Yes, because he doesn't have the technical facility right now to deal with Walid. And with Walid, he's going to open him up with punches and let him make a mistake and then go for a submission.
Go for the body shots, that's what I say. Walid would throw more body shots.
Because it would tire Oyama out.
Oh, yes. He can't breathe relaxed. Very important thing to do in a fight.
Well, in winning a 10-minute first round, of course, in Pride Fighting Championships, we have 3 rounds. First round is 10 minutes. Oh, Oyama almost going for an armbar there. That was fast.
Yeah, because he's not that tired.
He's not dead yet. Okay, and the round 1. As I was saying, we have 3 rounds in the Pride Fighting Championships. The first round is for 10 minutes, and the subsequent second and third, if it goes that far, are 5 minutes each. Total time in the fight would be 20 minutes if it went the distance. That round was primarily dominated by Walid Ismail. So it seems that Jiu-Jitsu beat Judo at least in round 1.
Yep, but can take Walid the fight to the ground in round number 2. Because I guess that Oyama is going to do anything in his power to stop that takedown, because he doesn't want to be in the same position again.
Okay, now that was a good right hand. That was a good right hand, but then he pulls guard and goes for the half guillotine, but he's not going to get Walid Ismail on a half guillotine.
Especially with the arm in between. It's not going to work.
I wonder if Walid punched himself out a little bit in that first round, because he threw a lot of punches, but he kind of conserved his energy. He didn't go wild.
No, he didn't. And when he stood up, when the referee broke him at the end of the round, he looked in a good shape still. He wasn't breathing heavy. He walked back, relaxed.
Okay, here's Walid.
Nice right hand.
Trying to reach over the top, and Shungo defending fairly well with arm shields. And it's going to be interesting to see if Shungo can keep it standing and uncork that devastating right hand.
Wow, he looks fresh again.
He does. He doesn't look beat up.
No.
Maybe more of those punches didn't land than we thought.
And the second wind may be coming. You see now, this is going to be interesting.
I think so. Walid has got to be careful.
This is where the 10 years age difference comes also and becomes a major factor.
Walid looks fresh as well.
He has to go for the takedown. Oh, and this feeling, I've been in this situation, is the worst. You've been pulling and pulling on the ground all the time, and then you have to strike. It's very hard to do.
There's a shoot by Walid Ismail, and Shungo pounding away, but Walid got that leg going for the single.
Shoot crossface. Whoa, he climbs on the back. Oh, no.
Oh, he slipped off. He got a little sloppy there.
Oh, he should have stood up.
Because now he's going to, Walid will do everything in his power to hold him down.
Doing the same thing as he did in round 1, and then he's going to win the fight.
One thing I got to hand Walid, he's not inactive in the guy's guard.
Nope.
He's staying busy, but as you said, it would be a good idea if he went to the body. Especially if he brings his arm up, going to that high rib cage.
Oh, God, it hurts.
Right up the lung area.
Yeah, it's kind of the same game now that we saw in round 1. But he surprised us with that quick flash going for an armbar. You never know what's going to happen. If WALLID gets a little sloppy, he might secure an armbar, you never know. And then again, of course, the sweating. It's going to be difficult, especially with somebody with technique as WALLID. That was one good shot coming through.
WALLID has not fared well against Japanese fighters in the past. Most notably, he lost to a gentleman that you're familiar with by the name of Takahashi, a very famous pancrase fighter, when WALLID was decisioned by him in his first performance in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and that was way back in 1997. But WALLID, he looks really focused, and it's been a long time coming for him to get back into mixed martial arts because he's been almost going to fight Ryan Gracie. He was going to fight him last year in January. It fell through. He was going to fight in Pride, but he's back here. And he's one of the people who stayed loyal to Carlson Gracie. I know that there was a big split up of the Carlson Gracie team earlier, where a lot of people left his team. Some of the great fighters that were on the team were Mario Sperry, Vito Belfort, Carlos Barreto, Willow Bustamante. But look at this. He's not going to get the triangle. Oh, WALLID is going to stack up into side mount, but Shungo has got to get guard here.
Oh, elbow. He landed an elbow while he dropped down. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was, it looks like an unintentional elbow.
But still, it was effective. And you see him using his tongue over his teeth. So I think the elbow really landed on his teeth.
Shungo basically being out-grappled at the moment for the first round and a half. Okay, 3 minutes left in the round.
Push a cross-face here, push himself out, create some distance so you have more power in your punches.
Do you think it's possible for WALLID to submit Shungo?
I don't know. If he dances him with punches like this, you know, I mean, a few shots here from ringside, you can hear it.
Uh-oh.
He's got his arm right there. He should right elbow and right knee. That would be great. Okay. Now we go for side choke. What I said
he doesn't have the arm all the way in, but he's got it pretty tight though.
Yeah, he's locking it with his jaw, which I always tell my students. Very good.
Oh, now he's got his arm.
Oh, yeah.
It could be over.
Yep, it could be over.
It looks like Shungo is almost out. He's got to do something quick, boss.
Oh, he has to explode and pull it out. And WALLID just tried to get himself out of the half guard and go to the side and lay down. He should also grab with his right hand his own bicep so he can generate more power.
It doesn't look like WALLID is going to waste a lot of energy here in the situation that he couldn't get the side choke.
He's trying to get out. You see? He's trying to get out. He's jump to the side. If he gets out and he jumps to the side, it's going to be over. That's what I really think.
And those wrestling shoes are hindering him because if he was barefoot right now,
he's got it.
There he's got it.
Okay, it's going to be over now. I cannot believe if he's going to come out, it would be a big surprise to me.
He's out. He's out. WALLID ISMAÄL has choked out Shungo Oyama in round 2. Choked him out, boss.
Beautiful side choke. He caught it with his jaw so he couldn't pull it out. Perfect. Very nice. What a good victory for him. Oh, and he needed this.
Impressive victory. Impressive victory for WALLID ISMAÄL. He is back, folks. Shungo's fine. He's a little lightheaded. WALLID is excited. He's back in Japan. The crowd doesn't seem real excited. 4 minutes, 24 seconds by side choke in round 1, WALLID ISMAÄL. Round 2, that is.
Oh, he's headbutting the camera. What is he doing? Yep, he's crazy.
Oh, now he wants a piece of Ian Gracie. If Ian beats Ishizawa, there's a super fight in that.
Oh, we need an interview right now with this guy.
I would love to interview him right now. Shungo Oyama back up. He just didn't have the goods on the ground. WALLID just too experienced, getting side mount here, and boss, it was textbook.
Oh, yeah. Once he was in the half guard from Oyama, Oyama should have tried to turn him to the left, you know, at least that he's on his back. Because if you're on your back with a side choke, that's a very bad position to be in.
That is a real hard move to get out of, even though Shungo may have physically been strong in the arms. Once you lock the arm out, and Shungo wanted to go out with honor. He didn't want to tap out.
Yep.
He has to go back to the drawing board. He has to work his jiu-jitsu. Shungo Oyama obviously disappointed walking out of the ring. What can he do to regroup, boss? What can Shungo do to regroup, boss?
I don't know. Get some hard training, submission training, because obviously judo differs from jiu-jitsu, especially with the rear naked chokes, which is not allowed in judo. And look at him.
Look at that crazy look on his eyes.
Crazy, crazy look.
What a wild man. There's a lot of matches for him now.
Oh yeah, and his mouthpiece doesn't help him either, you know.
He doesn't want to leave the ring. He thinks this is my world.
I think he wants a microphone.
And now for the fourth match.
青コーナーよりイゴール・ボブチャンチン選手の入場です。
In the blue corner, from Ukraine, Igor Bob.
Okay, boss, admit it. Igor's one of your favorite fighters.
Oh, he is. Certainly he is.
He's one of mine too. Because there's something mysterious about a man who walks quietly but carries that big right hand.
And when people meet this guy,
listen to the crowd.
It's unbelievable. And that's what I said. He's such a nice guy. It's a very strange. He totally changes when he steps into the ring to a different kind of person.
Igor is in shape for this fight. He said he felt fat when he fought Trey Telligman, and he felt that the conditioning had something to do with it. But this time, he knows in fighting Satake, he's going to need a real good condition, because that way he can get those punches there faster.
Oh, he's going to need it because Satake is a good striker, K1 kind of striker. So, and yeah, he definitely is going to need it.
but Igor is very focused in this fight. And he said, I will knock him out, about Masaki Satake. And he said he's not afraid of kickboxing because he used to kickbox, although he did have one unsuccessful fight in the K1 against one of the greatest fighters in K1 history, Ernesto Hus, of which Igor lost with low kicks. But let's be fair, if Hus were to fight Igor in mixed martial arts, it probably would go against Hus in that one.
I know, but Satake, he's a striker too, K1 striker, so.
But is he as good as Ernesto Hus?
No.
赤コーナーより佐竹正明選手の入場です。
In the red corner, from Japan,
Masaki Satake. Now this guy gives a great interview because he'll say some pretty funny things.
Yep. I always love this intro.
Well, it's the Godzilla movie, the original Godzilla theme song, right?
Yes, it is. What a great song it is.
It's funny, Satake says he's the leader of the gang in the dojo.
Yeah, I heard him saying it, and he's got the invisible kick. That's also a quote of him.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's been so invisible that it didn't help him in his first 5 mixed martial art fights because he lost 4 of them and won 1. So he's going to need that invisible kick tonight.
Oh, certainly against Igor. But this would be a good fight for him because all the other guys took him down to the ground, and Igor is going to trade punches with him. Now we're going to see if he can trade with Igor.
The man's got a great sense of humor, a very dry sense of humor. He says he gets banged around in the gym by Kazushi Sakuraba, Shungo Oyama, Ichizawa, Akira Shoji, and he jokingly said that he can KO people in the gym, but he's had problems doing it in the ring in mixed martial arts so far.
That's a good quote.
Yeah, it is. You know, the Japanese public still loves the guy, though. Igor VOVCHANCHYN, one of the greatest stand-up fighters in mixed martial arts. Masaki Satake. Satake did say, coming from a Kyokushin karate background, that a great influence on him was the karate legend from Japan, Mas Oyama. And then he used to try and emulate Mas Oyama by practicing to kill bulls and bears like Mas Oyama used to.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. He feels that Peter Arts and Ernesto Hus are the best in K1, but he does feel that Igor is the best in pride.
Yeah, he was very humble about it. That's why he's a great guy, great personality.
Oh, this is going to be a great one. I think Satake's going to try for a takedown. Looks like he's going to try and do a lateral drop and shoot for a single there. But I think he's going to do that to surprise Igor.
I think so too. He's faking it, only faking. It would be something if he does it.
I don't know that being so green at mixed martial arts that he wants to try and take Igor down, who sometimes was able to repel the takedowns of Mark Kerr when they met in their first fight.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think he's going to do it. He said also in our pre-fight interview that he liked the distance. When you fight a striker, the distance is completely different than when you fight a mixed martial artist. And now he faces a striker, so he said, this is probably going to be my best fight.
Yeah, he does expect it to be an aggressive fight, that's for sure.
You see, the first one who's going to make a mistake is going to get it. We're just waiting.
Notice how Igor has not thrown that right hand yet.
Well, because he knows. He's facing a good striker now, a decent striker.
There's a left jab from Igor VOVCHANCHYN. Nobody throws a kick because that would give away a takedown. So they turn it into a boxing match. Igor with that left hook and right to the body. Both punches came up a little bit short.
Yeah, it's strange what you said with the kicks because I don't see somebody go for a takedown here.
But Igor has the ability to trap the leg and throw the overhand right, boss.
That's true.
Because if Satake were to throw the right low kick, and he's probably studied down Igor, Igor will cup the leg and drop that bomb over the top and get a knockdown.
Absolutely right. Now, the referee tells him to fight. But
Igor coming in rumbling, and Satake trying to go over the top of the left hook. Igor with that left hook lands.
And it was a hit.
Igor's starting to get busy. Igor can flurry, boss. He can flurry with those punches. Igor coming in, wants to slug now with Satake into the body lock position. Looked like Igor trying to dump him on the side. Satake hesitating there. Satake, he knows he's in with a guy with some speed in those fists.
And power.
Good Igor, yes. So.
Whoa, left. That was a good left. Short, but stocky left. Right on the jaw. And again, whoa, he wants to follow it up with that big right hand now. And maybe the liver kick would be a perfect combination.
That's a stiff jab there.
Yep.
A right low kick that had nothing on it. Igor landed that right hand. Igor went to the body with that right kick. Igor really turning up the steam here.
Good low kick. Coming in.
Igor landing that left hook, missing the right hand over the top. Satake really not being able to solve the boxing mode here. It would probably be the low kick into a body lock that would help him survive, because he's probably going to get hurt. Oh, good cup there by Satake. Caught the right low kick, but Igor, good overhand right by VOVCHANCHYN.
And almost hit with the left hook, which followed up.
VOVCHANCHYN landing.
This is going to be bad.
VOVCHANCHYN really starting to turn up the steam here with his punches. There's that right low kick.
Yep, he probably studied the fight between VOVCHANCHYN and Hoost.
Good left hook by VOVCHANCHYN again. But Satake has got a chin, and he's been hit by some of the hardest punchers in the sport of martial arts. Michael Bernardo,
Peter Ertz, Jerome LeBanner.
So VOVCHANCHYN conserving his energy. He's not going to punch himself out because he knows he's fighting a guy who can take a punch. VOVCHANCHYN slipping in, bobbing and weaving.
I'm telling you, the low kick, if he continues like that, it's going to take his toll.
You're absolutely right, boss. The low kick is Satake's key to this fight. Satake showing good balance in the body lock. Igor tried to slip him down.
Yeah, we saw Satake doing real good against Guy Metzger, preventing the takedown. Ooh, that sounded a little too high.
Makes that pop when it hits the groin protector.
Oh, God, what a power, huh? Yep. He's good at protecting the takedown, defending the takedown.
VOVCHANCHYN thinking about underhooking that right hand into the body lock. A little bit of a slowdown. Well, the thing is that so far Satake has taken the punches right on the button, and it has almost not phased him at all.
I know, and it's something, it's doing something to you mentally. Like when you give somebody your hardest shot and he just keeps fighting, it's not a funny feeling mentally.
Yeah, because it makes you maybe lose confidence. But Igor has so many fights. VOVCHANCHYN ducking down low in a crouch and hanging away with Satake. Almost puts Satake on the deck there.
Look at him, he's inviting him.
But now Igor's getting his back. Igor, it will be just a matter of time before Igor steps to the side, pivots out, and takes him to the ground. Satake having wrestling shoes is a smart move in this fight because he has better traction, and he knows that he won't be susceptible to a leg lock because VOVCHANCHYN has never submitted anybody to a leg lock. There's that chopping right hand by VOVCHANCHYN.
Wow. Yeah, and he can't do anything because VOVCHANCHYN is holding his other hand.
Satake getting front.
My God, he's screaming to the audience.
Looks like he's bleeding out the nose a little bit.
Yep. And forget about a little bit, a lot. Yeah, the doctor is going to check it. Safety first.
That's right. Safety first for the fighters. May have had a broken nose there. But a broken nose is not going to stop Satake from continuing in this fight. Boss, you had your nose broken in the fight. You had your nose broken against Randleman.
Yes, I did. I'm looking at, from ringside, I can see VOVCHANCHYN, and he's not breathing heavy. He's in total shape. He's not tired at all.
It looks like Satake is enjoying this fight. He's been outboxed so far, landed a couple low kicks, but VOVCHANCHYN has really gone high and low with the punches, come in with a crouch, gone to the body.
He's smelling a knockout right now. He's smelling it, he's going for it. Wow.
Good inside left kick there by Satake.
Low kicks, he's doing it. Igor has to watch out. Oh, right hand. Oh my God, if that connects. Oh, the knee.
The knee.
Look at that.
It didn't really land. This fight, much like the title of this show, is definitely turning into a raging rumble.
Yeah, you remember when we were talking to people, they say, oh, VOVCHANCHYN is going to KO him. And we were saying, come on, man, this guy is a good striker, a decent striker. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
Usually people that say that are not real up on K1 history.
Yes.
Or stand-up striking history. Because VOVCHANCHYN, although he is a great stand-up fighter in mixed martial arts,
it's a different game.
It is a different game because you have to practice so many other disciplines that you can't just refine your stand-up fighting. VOVCHANCHYN did come from a kickboxing background, but he jumped into mixed martial arts because he couldn't get fights in Russia. Speaking of fights, VOVCHANCHYN is a veteran of 70 mixed martial art fights with 3 losses.
Satake is throwing some knees, hard knees. VOVCHANCHYN was throwing body shots with the right hand to the body. Would connect it also. Oh, he's taking the karate stance, and he's continuing with the low kicks.
Satake has such passion when he fights. This is really a clash in a way of 2 totally different animals. One is ice cold, Igor VOVCHANCHYN, and the other one is one of the most passionate fighters ever from Japan, in Satake, and they're really brawling here, folks.
And now Igor is going, he's working the body and the head. He's going all over the place, which is perfect, which you don't see a lot. He's working the body, then goes to the head, goes to the body again. And even in this position where they are in right now, he's delivering some decent, solid body shots.
We haven't seen Igor VOVCHANCHYN be this aggressive in a long time. A lot of people thought that his last fight against Gilbert Eivel, yeah, it looks like his there's been some tape that's falling down from a previous little scrape he had under his chin, Satake. He should just tear it off or something.
Well, this turns out to be a big fight.
This is a war right now. Raging rumble in the ring, round 1. Can you believe it's only round 1?
It's unbelievable, and they don't show any sign of fatigue. Wow.
It takes...
The audience starts.
Listen to them.
Satake.
Satake. Right now it looks like Igor's got his number. Satake should go back to the low kick. He shouldn't try and box.
Maybe only low kick.
Just throw the jab and low kick.
Whoa! And the takedown defense is perfect again. Look at this. Wow. What a first round.
Excellent first round. And it's really exactly as we expected. We expected them both to come out there. Igor VOVCHANCHYN in his last fight fought Gilbert Eivel, who may be the most dangerous stand-up fighter in the sport of mixed martial arts, and decided to take it to the ground. Many people thought that was going to be a stand-up war, but Igor used a real good game plan. Why stand up with Gilbert and face those knees? Satake, on the other hand, I think Igor wants to make a statement about his stand-up in this fight.
No, he wants, but we saw him earlier in the fight trying to go for a takedown, and I think that he paid a lot of attention to Fujita when he fought Gilbert Eiffel. Here we go.
Yeah, Satake, catching a left-right combination. VOVCHANCHYN going to the body with that right hook. And Satake looking a little frustrated after that exchange. There's that low kick. VOVCHANCHYN doesn't really know how to block the low kick, at least not by that example. But it's like sometimes the counterattack for a low kick is to punch the guy in the face.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was a good knee. That was a good knee that he hit him with. Did you see?
So Satake isn't dead in the water here by any stretch of the imagination, but VOVCHANCHYN is outscoring him by a sizable margin right now.
Yeah, he's more aggressive at attack, but at the other end, Satake is very aggressive too. Shouting, screaming, coming forward.
And as you said before about the confidence thing, Igor's probably thinking, wait, I hit this guy in the button about 12 times in the round, and he wobbled him once.
And some hard body shots too. And then he gives me a return a knee to the head.
Yeah.
So, what is this guy?
So this fight is living up to... I had expectations for this fight, but this is exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, but let's knock on wood, because the previous fight, when you said it was over.
Seconds out, please.
I can hardly wait to see what's going to happen in this round.
Oh, me too. I'm all smiles here.
Well, we know one thing. Igor will throw that overhand right.
Oh, and they look both in a good shape. Look at him, not breathing heavy. Wow.
I think Satake's key here is he's got to use the jab. The jab was effective for Trey Telligman. It was also effective for Gary Goodrich when he fought Igor VOVCHANCHYN the second time in the Pride Grand Prix May of last year.
Yeah, but the low kick, I would go for that too. Keep going with the low kick.
But use the jab, then throw the low kick.
Yeah, perfect combo. You see the back of the leg, the side of the leg of VOVCHANCHYN is pretty red already. You see his left leg from here?
But his legs are so thick.
It's true.
Ernesto, who's possibly the greatest low kicker in the upper weights, had to wait for 3 rounds to chop down Igor VOVCHANCHYN with low kicks.
Yeah, plus.
And he's a far better low kicker than Satake is.
Yeah, and Peter Ertz told me he fought one time, or a couple of times with Ernesto. He said his shin bones, his shin bones are so sharp. He says he only needs a few low kicks. So you're right. It's going to take a lot now.
It's like a razor blade. Hoos has got a razor blade where Satake, because his legs are stocky, it doesn't mean he's going to have a harder low kick. So VOVCHANCHYN doesn't seem to be. Oh, there's another one. Because VOVCHANCHYN answers with his own low kick.
Yeah, but Satake coming from the Kyokushin karate. Listen, man, these guys, they have trained upper legs. Oh my God.
That was a good shot.
Yes, Igor has to do something because this is going to be dangerous. Satake should knee now the leg of VOVCHANCHYN. Exactly like that. A little bit more power. You see, he's doing it.
What warriors these men are.
Even hitting the leg would be very good right now.
We've seen VOVCHANCHYN hit the leg when he took someone down and got in the guard. He would hit them in the thigh with a punch.
I thought in Thai boxing I was the first one who did it. I did it actually in Thai boxing. I was hitting somebody with the big gloves on the legs.
Instead of a low kick, it's a low punch, but it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal.
Of course.
But
oh, there it is, right as you called it, Mr. Rutan.
Yep, and when he continues like that,
it's on the same spot that he landed the low kick. And the camera's got a real good angle on that. Now it looks like we're going to have a restart. And that's fine, no problem. Satake getting busy with the kicks, and that is the key in a fight with VOVCHANCHYN. If he doesn't have a good jab, he's got to use kicks.
But Satake has been there. He has been in some wars. You better believe it. Okay, 5 rounds surviving. Guys like Bernardo and
well, it's interesting because VOVCHANCHYN, when he gets kicked, body shots by VOVCHANCHYN. VOVCHANCHYN, when he gets kicked with a low kick, is turning his leg the wrong way. He's turning his leg away from the kick, and he's getting caught in the back of the thigh. He should turn his leg into Satake's kick and bend the knee. That way it will bounce off the top of his thigh. Less harm that way.
Oh, less harm. Plus, he's in the perfect position to counterattack with the right straight, which is his best weapon.
It seems like Satake is starting to figure out VOVCHANCHYN a little bit in this round. Oh, nice knee. If it wasn't for his own right arm, it might have done a lot of damage. Volchanchyn go for the ankle pick there, and Volchanchyn on top in a half mount position. He's mounting him. This is bad.
Bad.
This is bad for Satake because Satake doesn't really know. I've never seen this. Look at the audience. And Volchanchyn is lethal in the mounted position.
He shouldn't grab around his neck. He shouldn't do this. Satake can turn him to the left right now. Satake can.
But the ropes would save him.
Yeah, okay. But still.
Yeah, but Satake might not know this.
Yeah, but he trains with Sakuraba. Sakuraba would do it.
That's true.
He's going for an armbar, it looks like. Do you see that? Volchanchyn looks like, oh no, he's pulling his arm away. Wow, this is not a position you want to be in with Igor on top.
No, see, Igor, oh my God, he can be absolutely crushing at a short distance with the punches. Go to the body, and this is what we were telling a lot of the other fighters in the earlier fights would not go to the body to set up the headshot, because when you go to the body, the person will drop their elbows down to protect the body, just as Satake did, and then leave their head open. Volchanchyn cracking that left hand.
Oh my God, he should try to go for guard, push him on at least bridge. If you start bridging, explosive bridging.
He's getting a high mount now. Look, his knees are right under Satake's armpits.
Yep. At the moment he punches, he should bridge explosive, and then Volchanchyn needs to find a better position. He needs to position himself, otherwise he's going to be turned. So
another thing Volchanchyn could do would be throw light punches quickly. Okay, Volchanchyn.
God!
Wow!
What a fight!
This is a great fight so far. Satake has really got a lot of heart, so survived the mount there by Volchanchyn. Volchanchyn still in control of the fight. Now, it's going to come down to conditioning in this round. If Volchanchyn gets a little tired, Satake has got to get busy with low kicks. Just throw the low kick as hard as he can.
For 5 more minutes. If he does it, he's got a chance.
Yeah, he's got to throw. If I were Satake's corner, okay, here we are. Satake going with a low kick and Igor turning away from it.
And there's
another low kick, but it was with the instep. It wasn't with the shin, boss.
I know, but still, you know, it's like you said, he turns away from it, and that prevents him from tensing his muscles, so the impact is way bigger. He should turn into it.
And Igor in control in the mount here, landing that right hand and then trying to cup. He's got such a perfect position for an armbar. He could have arm guarded so easily, but Igor is not a jiu-jitsu stylist by any stretch of the imagination. His choke out of Gilbert Eivel, he said that was the first choke he'd ever done in his life.
First time for everything.
That's right. Satake has got to get busy. If I were Satake's corner, I would say, go out there, throw that right low kick as hard as you can.
And by looking at him, both of them, they look still in a good shape. I'm looking at Satake right now, everybody does now. But look at him, he's not breathing heavy. Igor is not breathing heavy. He's drinking his water. It's not like he's spraying it in and spitting it out. He's drinking relaxed his water. You see, Satake wants.
Satake's got that look in his eyes, that hungry, animal, carnivorous look in his eyes.
What a fight, huh?
This has been a really, really exciting fight so far. This is the third and possibly, and it'll be the final round. Satake, you can see he's going to throw the low kick. He's going to gauge it. There it is.
There you go. Now punch low kick.
Threw that left hook and a cut Igor on the elbow. Probably did more damage to Satake's than it did Igor. There's another low kick with that left inside. You see he's going low, low, low. And Igor can't stay on the outside. Now, Satake checked that kick really well, so that probably hurt Igor more than it did Satake. Igor can't stay on the outside and take those low kicks like this. Oh, nice fake right kick, right hand over the top. I love that combination.
I love it too. I once knocked somebody out with a Thai boxing match. Beautiful punch.
Because what happens is the guy looks at the kick, but the kick is a fake, then he drops his hands to try and catch the kick. Boom.
That's exactly right. Now here we are in this position again. But it has been anything but boring in this position too in the last few rounds. Even from here, they did everything.
Igor's got a knee, but the shorter man really doesn't make out well in the knee position.
Ankle pick again.
There he goes. He's going for that ankle. Satake just doesn't have the skills, although he pulled him back up. He just pulled him back up.
This guy, man, he amazes me. Samurai spirit. Here we go. Wow.
Satake at 35 years old is 7 years older than Igor VOVCHANCHYN at 27.
He keeps chopping away with the low kicks and the kicks.
His key to victory here is the kicks, but he's got to stop VOVCHANCHYN. He can't win a decision right now. He's too far behind the points. He's got to knock VOVCHANCHYN down, hurt VOVCHANCHYN. It's got to be with kicks in the body lock position. He's not going to do it with a knee. His knees have landed occasionally, but they haven't done any damage.
Yeah, I think VOVCHANCHYN, that they told him in the corner, you know, go for that takedown again. If you can do it again, go for the mount. But now, earlier in the round, then you got a good chance to knock him out. He's ahead on points, I think, though. But it's a great fight.
VOVCHANCHYN getting a little more strategic in this fight, where he was aggressive in round one and a little bit of round two. That strategy may have something to do more with his cardio than it does with a game plan.
He's got the underhooks perfect in, so then VOVCHANCHYN cannot pick the leg. The ankle pick again. You see, he knows he's going for it. Oh, there we go, shot to the wall, knee to the head.
But that knee didn't land.
VOVCHANCHYN was looking at me in the corner and he blinked his eye to me and smiled.
That was right after. Oh, VOVCHANCHYN coming in, raging with a combination.
And the liver kick.
And he's going, oh, he almost cut the kick. And Satake, to his credit, defeated the takedown. But
and he goes.
There he goes. Got that leg.
Oh.
Got the mount again.
Now he really wants to hurt him.
If I were VOVCHANCHYN, I would just unload about 20 punches, not worry about the power in the punches, just start getting busy with punches, and then load up periodically when the openings present themselves. But just to load and pick punches would not be a smart game plan here, because Satake will block them. Yep. Just start throwing light punches and let Satake react to them, then load up and go to the body or the head accordingly.
Yeah, I would hammer to the body so hard. Solar plexus in the middle, preferable, and then go to the head with hooks.
There's that right hand. That was a good shot. Yep. Oh, those right hands are sending Satake's head bouncing off the canvas.
1 minute.
1 minute left in this total domination by Igor VOVCHANCHYN over Masaaki Satake, who hasn't folded 1 inch. His will is still there. VOVCHANCHYN, you think, where's he going to go for a key lock here?
Yeah, but it's not a good position to do.
No, not from the mouth, because he could roll him easily.
Yep, that's the body shot. That was a hard punch. And he wants to do it. It's not smart.
I think he's doing it as a distraction, just trying to hold the arm. Would you be surprised if he went for an arm bar?
I would be total shock.
He had the arm cupped perfectly.
Yeah, he only has to step over.
Just fall over. Igor going for, oh, he's going for a key lock. That would be just, see, there you go. Oh, now Satake trying to double hook over, possibly flip over. Okay, the end of the fight. Boss, beautiful. This was a great fight.
This was, for me, it was the best fight till now. Beautiful fight. What a striking match.
We saw they came out conservative, felt each other out a little bit in that first round. And then VOVCHANCHYN just got busy and started really unloading combination after combination, and had the perfect distance for finding Satake's chin, but it didn't phase Satake. So to his credit, Satake stayed in there, took the punches, figured out in the second and third round that the low kick maybe is key, but he didn't land enough low kicks to do any damage. And I don't even see VOVCHANCHYN limping from the low kicks. So Satake, it may have been a conditioning thing. It may just be that VOVCHANCHYN had his number.
Yeah, it was a beautiful fight. They both still look fresh. If I look at them from here.
Here comes Igor raging in, missing, catching him with a forearm. And all those punches missed, but that kick to the liver, that's your liver kick, boss.
Yep, there he is.
And he caught the leg. Looks like Mr. VOVCHANCHYN has got another win in the Pride Fighting Championships. He's got a whole lot of fights for him in the future. He wants a rematch with Mark Coleman, the Pride Grand Prix champion.
But he had to work for this victory, man. SATAKE really impressed me.
Yeah, SATAKE impressed us, but still he drops to 1 win and 5 losses in mixed martial arts, and that's not a good record.
No, I know. Yeah.
It's, SATAKE is improving, but he needs a big win if he's going to continue. Heath, the hair, the emotional side of you, is it a good idea to be a little bit crazy to excel in this game?
Yeah, you have to be. I think when you come out with the fans here, you got, what, 20, 30,000 people watching you live, and you got, what, a couple million on the pay-per-view. You got to be a little bit crazy to want to get in there and slug it out with somebody. You've got to get over that initial fear of it. And then I think now, once after a while, you get to actually you develop a taste for it, a like, where you enjoy it. So I think for most people, that is a little bit crazy. But, you know, that's what makes life interesting.
Yeah. How do you deal with the pressure before a fight?
I don't usually think about it a lot. I try to sleep a lot. I'm usually the only one sleeping in the locker room. I try not to think about the fight until it's there, time to go. If I could have my way, I'd sleep by the ring. They wake me up and throw me in there, because the less time I have to think about it, the better. Yeah, I just don't worry about it. I trust. I mean, God's blessed me with a lot of ability. He's put me where He wants me to be. I've got the best trainer. I've got the best training partners. When I look at it on paper, yeah, I should win, and that's the way I think about it. I shouldn't worry about it. And then when we get in the ring, we go and we see what happens.
Mark Kerr. Now, he's not just an average fighter. He's a guy who used to be #1. Where do you think he's at in his career?
Well, I don't think it wasn't so long ago. Everyone was favoring him for the Grand Prix. I mean, he's a great opponent for me. I'm really excited. I only want to fight good opponents. I want to get in there with. I don't want to get in there with people that aren't going to test my abilities. And I think he's going to be a good test for it. He's a good wrestler. I'm hoping he's going to try to stand up with me. He's been saying he might, because I'm trying to develop my stand-up skills more and more. But yeah, he's great. I mean, work with takedowns, getting away from a guy that's supposed to be good at controlling. It's good. Best test for my abilities that I can think of right now for that.
You come from a real close family.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them coming to watch you fight?
I wish they could be here. They came to my very first fight. My grandmother was there. Everybody's there. I'm worried about my sister and brother. They get a little bit wild in the crowd, so that might be interesting. But my mother will be listening to it on the internet, on the, I guess, what is that? One of those relays on the internet. So if you guys are out there, let her get in the room if it's full. My dad, I think, will also be listening. Yeah, my family loves it, and they're really trying to come. And hopefully, if I keep saving my frequent flyer miles up, maybe they can come over one time or something. So.
Congrats.
We're here in the dressing room with Mark Kerr. Mark, you're at the crossing of your career. This fight can make and break you. Do you still think you have the tools to overcome your few losses that you had in the past?
Yeah, I think all the way up to last May, I hadn't lost a fight. What I think the last 2 times that I have lost that I've missed is the desire to go out there and fight. And once you lose that desire, you know, some athletes never recapture that and others do. And tonight I'm going to step out in the ring, I'm going to give it my best, and if I have that desire, you know, that feeling inside my heart that I want to do this, I don't think there's a person on the planet that can really get in the ring with me.
How did you get that desire back? I mean, something happened?
No, I took 7 months off. I took a look at where I was in my career, what I had accomplished, and you know, just put it in perspective and saying that if I'm stepping in the ring now, it's because I want to, not because I have
to. What's next for Mark Kerr?
Well, I tell you, it's a great time in this business to be a free agent. It's really a great time. With everything that's coming up on the horizon, with the possibility of Pride being in, you know, in Hawaii or Vegas, and what the UFC's done, what everybody's doing. So I'm really just taking it one step at a time. All I gotta do is worry about today, and tonight I guess the question will be answered whether or not I've reached the end of my career.
There he is, Heath Herring,
the crazy Texas horse. Thanks for letting me sing that.
He used to be called Mark the Specimen Kerr. Now he is Mark the Titan Kerr. This is his 8th time in Pride. Golden Glory team member, Heath Herring. 23 years old. Actually, he's got a little bit more hair than he had last time, but it's still a pretty wild dude there, boss.
Yeah, that's what a couple of years Holland will do to you.
Yeah, I was over in Holland with you guys in March, and I can see why people would
he comes out with a high kick, it's dangerous.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come out kicking against Kerr. Kerr's just going to grab the leg. No mystery here. Kerr needs this fight on the ground, and he goes for that single leg, and Heath is going up top. Heath trying to push out. Kerr driving in hard. Kerr really putting pressure here. Kerr's got Heath's back. They're up against the ropes.
Yep. I think they're going to restart it in the center of the ring maybe now. Because this... Ooh, don't turn him over. Oh, he's
going for Kimura. He's going for Kimura here.
He's got it.
He's got the Kimura. If he Kimura, but Kerr is real strong early on. But he's got his arm over his elbow there.
He is very strong.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, he's got it. He's got the Kimura, but he doesn't. Kerr's fighting out.
Wow, that was a close one.
No, but he let him know. He let him know, hey, I got some submissions for you. I'm not just going to lay here.
You better watch out.
What Kerr needs to do in this fight, among all things, beside win, is deliver an exciting fight. In his last couple of fights, he was a little lackluster.
Yep. No, he really needs a very explosive fight. But against a guy like Heath, it's going to be difficult. Because he's a wrestler himself.
But he's got some submissions.
Oh, yeah, and striking skills.
It's going to be hard for Heath to get out from under Mark Kerr unless they have a restart by the referees, because Kerr is perfect at top control and holding a guy down.
Yeah, I trained many times with Kerr, but he's something special, I'm telling you. So strong.
But at least Heath is keeping busy. He's trying things. He's over there trying to manipulate Mark's left hand for, I don't know if he's going for a Kimura or what he's going for, but he's distracting him is what he's doing.
Yeah, if Mark makes a mistake and he lets his right arm go, he can escape the back door, so to say.
It's like Heath is going for the Kimura again.
Yeah. He figures, hey, he's going to have it 1 or 2 times, might as well try it 3 times.
Mark Kerr, yeah, he's got the full guard now. Mark Kerr is really adept at submission wrestling, having won the prestigious Abu Dhabi World Submission Wrestling Championships 2 years in a row in 2 different categories, the absolute and his weight division. So he's good at straight ground fighting, but he won most of his matches by decision. And so there it goes back to the thing about him having great control. Heath, on the other hand, unlike Kerr's last opponent, Igor VOVCHANCHYN, is much more active on the bottom.
Yeah, and he has only one fighting pride that went the distance. The other fights were stopped sooner.
Heath Herring.
Yes.
Right, yeah, he's been able to beat people. He tapped out Denis Sobolov with a key lock. He grounded and pounded Ensenado with knees and stopped him. He choked out big Tom Erickson, and he also choked out Willie Peters. So he's got a good rear naked choke. So Kerr probably knows that and doesn't want to give his back to Heath Herring, because Heath's got some strength on himself. Both these guys weigh right around the vicinity of the 240, 245 pound range.
Yeah, Mark came in heavier, he told me, was 252, I think, or 255 this time, really? Which is very heavy for him, because at Abu Dhabi, 30 or 225.
I don't know if that weight is going to favor him, because I think if the longer the fight goes, that weight will work against him.
I think so too. I never believe in more mass, I always believe in more conditioning.
Come on, baby, let's go.
The more muscles you have, the more air you need.
Now, this is looking a lot like Heath Herring's fight with Tom Erickson, who was quite a bit bigger than Kerr. Tom Erickson took Heath down, Heath shut down his strikes, and Erickson wasn't a submission guy. And then they had a restart by the referee, and Heath landed a huge kick, which actually Erickson ducked into and ended up being a knee to the head. Yep. And then Heath kicked Tom Erickson again with a kick, a left kick, and took him down and choked him out. But Kerr is just basically controlling, not trying anything. I don't see him working for submission. He's just basically wrestling.
Yeah, Heath should work more, try to escape more, go for guard, make Kerr tired, try to make him tired. And then, hopefully, Kerr makes a mistake and he's back. Again, Kerr is very good in controlling this kind of situation.
Gotta set it up, gotta trap that arm, trap his arm first and then throw it.
Keep your elbows inside, get your hands up the ground.
A bit of a stalemate. I wouldn't be surprised if the referee restarted him standing. Yeah, there's not a lot of activity here. There's nothing going on. If I were Heath, I would just like shut him down and then wait for the referee to restart him, because Kerr is just controlling him at this point. He's not really doing much. And this is really not all that surprising, because Kerr, this is the way he fights. It's really hard to break those old habits.
Yes, I hear Coleman instructing Kerr to trap an arm and then hit him. But Kerr's not going for it.
Get your arms on his biceps. Get your hands on his biceps.
He's got a high guard now, but he can pull off. Can actually try to go for an armbar. He's trying. Look at this.